what's up for tomorrow?
So tomorrow we're actually meeting a very interesting founder. She's called Mwanaidi. So she's the founder of Jollie Pads. So Jollie Pads is a social enterprise. There was a need for Mwanaidi to solve this poverty thing where girls lack the money or the resources to buy pads. So she decided now to make reusable cotton pads where you can wash it and reuse it from time to time.
I feel like this should be affordable. You know, it's like a woman has to pay this toll every single month. And especially if we make it in Africa.
And the interesting bit is Mwanaidi is pairing her products with also menstrual health hygiene education, which is never the case in most African setups. I don't know why people don't talk about such issues.
Oh, so this is the taboo subject. You don't talk about these things.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, so what does that look like?
They still go to school because girls, we were made to be resilient regardless of what we're going through. So we will show up normally like nothing is happening. But one, you're confused because this thing is happening for the first time. You have no idea, like it's a normal thing. So if it happens randomly or if you're unaware, then now you're shocked and you don't know how to react about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Mwanaidi. Anyway, very interesting. So we'll see what her business is about, and maybe iAfriKey can work together, joint venture with her. If you're interested in hearing more stories like this, keep watching and watch for more. Day one, Jollie's pads. We're gonna go visit today, and I'm excited to meet her. We've been talking about this trip for months. This is our second tour for iAfriKey and in Africa, 5 more countries. This is our first country in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. So I'm excited. You know, with these things, you just never know what to expect. You don't know anything about anything. I intentionally do not speak to these people, to these business owners at all. The team speaks to them. I almost never talk to them. And I purposely do that because I want to have a natural conversation and really get to know them for the first time on camera, so you get to see that. So it's a beautiful day. It's about almost 10:15 in the morning. We're about 8 hours ahead of New York time, Eastern Standard Time, for those who are watching on the East Coast. So I'm excited. We're the Diaspora and our brothers and sisters in Africa, we're all working together. So right now we have Tanzanian, we have 2 Kenyans, and 1 African American. It almost sounds like I'm about to say a joke. No, but I'm not. All right, guys, so I'll see you at Jollie's Pads. Hi.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
I'm Jesse with iAfriKey.
I'm Mwanaidi with Jollie.
Mwanaidi?
Yes, or Mwana.
I'm Mwala.
Yes, Mwana.
I'm Mwala.
So my name is Mwanaidi Mwilema. I'm the CEO and founder of Jollie Reusable Pads and Accessories. We are a social enterprise that makes reusable sanitary pads and provide menstrual hygiene and sexual and reproductive health education to women and girls in Tanzania. We are very passionate about everything menstruation, and our sole purpose and our sole vision is to ensure something as natural as menstruation does not affect a girl or a woman in Tanzania. We must make sure that girls are able to attain their education with comfort and period dignity, and also that period poverty is eradicated or alleviated in Tanzania. Thank you very much. Come, let's see what the process flow looks like.
Okay.
So this is where we put the raw material.
Okay.
And that's why you see the fabric. So
this is the fabric.
This is the bottom fabric.
Ah, okay.
You see.
Got it.
So this is anti-leak.
Got it.
All right.
And we say this is a type of cotton.
This is a type of cotton.
Okay, for the anti-leak.
Unfortunately, we do not have the other layers here, but
okay.
we should be able to show you.
Okay.
So this is where we put the raw materials, so sewing threads and everything is in there.
Okay.
And over here we put in whatever is finished, right?
Okay.
So we would normally have the finished pads,
okay.
and we were also making cloth diapers as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we
did.
Wow. We made cloth diapers, we made breast pads.
Breast pads?
Yes.
Okay,
for
lactation?
Yes.
Okay.
So we would have all that there.
Okay.
We also did a little bit of soaps, washing soaps.
Soap? Oh, soap. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So
okay.
that they can have, when you create like care packages, then they
can wash
they can
okay,
wash.
got it.
All right, so that's for finished.
Okay.
So after they pick the materials there, then they would come in here.
Okay.
And this is where we were doing the sewing.
Ah, okay.
All right. So this is where we're doing the sewing.
Got it.
Right. And there's one very essential part here that I've missed out. So after they've gotten the fabric from there,
sure.
This is the cutting table.
Okay. Ah.
So they would cut, and you see like this one, this is a pattern for the night pad. So we've got a large and an extra large.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
this is the
Oh, so they'll cut the fabric?
Yes.
Like that?
Yes. So this is for, sorry, this is for the liner. I've missed
Oh, it's a liner,
It's
okay.
a liner for the diaper.
Okay.
And then this is a large
okay.
pad,
okay.
right? And that's for an extra large.
For night time?
Yeah, for nighttime.
And this is a diaper?
That's for diaper.
Ah. So adult diapers. Is it for adults?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, we do for kids and adults.
And
then
adults, okay.
the adjusting is on the buttons, the button setup.
Okay.
So if it's a really tiny, it's a newborn, then you close it closer.
Ah, wow.
If it's an older person or a big baby, then you further out. So it's within the button system.
Oh wow, nice.
And after they've sewn them and everything, then we come here and do packaging.
Package it up, okay.
Yeah, package it up. Make sure it's cleaned, it's sanitized, right?
Okay.
So we had a little machine where it's got blue light where we would put them in.
Okay.
And sanitize. But
it's really?
Yeah, and sanitize, then come and package.
I make sure because their hands are touching, things like that.
Yes.
Okay.
But before the packaging, then we would be doing over here.
Is this the blue light? Is that it? Or?
No. It's broken.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this is the finishing area before we go to packaging. So we would be putting buttons.
Okay.
The snip, sensitizing it, sanitizing it, and all that. We would do it from here, then package.
Okay.
And then, or
I see.
maybe into storage.
Okay.
Right. These are some of from the last batch that we did. These are some of the packets that we have.
This is done. Okay.
And the thing about our packaging, a lot of people are like, but if water goes on these ones, they'll become wet. But we opted for this because we were trying to remain eco-friendly. So this also is like
so you didn't want to do plastic and all that.
We didn't want to do plastic
sense.
unless we were told that it's really imperative. But we were trying to focus on making sure everything is environmental friendly.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Pedia, kufua.
Pedia?
Kufua. Washable pads.
Wow.
Right.
Can I see the pad?
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay, so this is the extra large.
Okay.
This one here.
Just for nighttime?
For nighttime.
Okay.
Because you want to make sure that the person, as they're sleeping,
they're moving around.
And now you can see the fabric. Unfortunately, I don't think, do you have a liner? So this is the cotton fleece. This is the top.
Okay.
The top where it goes through.
Oh, there's a liner. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And then the middle part now is this. You see, it's like a heavy kind of towel.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So this one, there's layers of putting it so that the absorbance is also good. There is like several layers of this, so you do it in a way that it's not uncomfortable, but it absorbs better.
Got it.
Right?
Got it.
And then this is the anti-leak fabric at the bottom, and these are the snaps to hold onto.
Oh, that's that fabric we saw in there. Okay.
Yes, this is the fabric you saw over there. So this one holds onto the panty like that.
Okay.
And it's quite a smart product.
Wow.
Actually.
Yeah.
And then and this is the This is just the large. So we've got only 2 sizes.
Okay.
We tried to make panty liners, but they were not big, so we discontinued.
Okay.
The diapers.
They were not big? What do you mean?
The people were not requiring them a lot more.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
we decided,
okay.
you know what, it's okay.
Okay, got it.
We would only make on need to basis.
I see.
Someone would say, I really need panty liners, then we would make specifically for that order, customized.
Okay. Gotcha.
So these are the sizes that we are currently holding.
Okay, got it.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Wow.
That's that.
That's cool. All right.
So I'm Mwanaidi. I'm the founder of Jollie Reusable Pads and Accessories. We are a social enterprise that makes reusable sanitary pads and also provide awareness towards menstrual hygiene management and sexual and reproductive health to women and girls in Tanzania. The idea of the company came to be in 2017, right? I was working for a hunting company, and as part of my CSR, doing CSR for the company, it involved going around some of the villages in Tanzania. Yep. So corporate social responsibilities where companies give back to the communities that they work within. So if it's education or sponsoring a kid or providing desks or, you know, paying school fees for them, that kind of thing. So I met this Maasai girl in Munduli. And it was school time, and she hadn't gone to school, so I got curious and I went and asked her, why haven't you gone to school? And she says to me, I'm on my period, I get really bad periods, so I'm not able to go because I also can't afford the pads. So I'm thinking this is really sad. So I asked her, normally a lot of NGOs go to the villages, they give them pads. But she's like, normally they give 2 to 3 packets. And on top of that, she was allergic to some of their disposable options. Wow. So we had to think of what else can we do. So at that point in time, I created from fabric, from personal experience. The first time I got my period, I was made by my nanny from cloth. So I just did what she did, created a care package for her and gave it to her. So I did that, then we started doing our awareness creations, we started doing, you know, school visits and doing empowerment education and distributing whatever we were making. So on the front end, for the past 2 to 4 years, I would say, we were purely doing charity. Got it. Right? Got it. As we try and figure out how can we now create more value to it, how can we now move it to sort of still doing charity, still helping, but making some money so that it can self-sustain. Right, so this is my project of passion. So this is your project? Jollie is my project of passion. So I've got a company that is a 360 communications agency. So PR, government relations, digital marketing and things like that. And I've got another company that is supply chain, so procurement for other entities, very much tender-based. But we also look out for work in terms of supply chain from other entities.
So thank you for showing me around. Just a little bit about iAfriKey and what we're doing. I don't know if you've looked us up. As a diaspora, we are looking to make investments throughout Africa. We've been to 5 countries. This is our 6th country.
Awesome.
And we already have made strides in investments in other countries already. We've solidified some of these joint partnerships and has actually made investments in other countries. Well, there is a reason why we are looking at different companies for what we're doing. We're looking at agriculture. There's different segments, 3 segments, and we're looking at feminine products and paper and plastic products, okay? So it's very deliberate that we're meeting with you. And particularly in the feminine products, we are interested in that. So let's talk a little bit about the business. So I know you were telling me about, staffing has been a struggle, right? You have been primarily self-funding this, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And so right now, in terms of sales, are there sales going on, or are we kind of like?
All right. So actually, it's very interesting that I got a call from you guys because we had already sat with my partner, who is my little sister, and she's the one that's basically trying to run this.
Got it.
Right. And we were trying to, because it's my project of passion, we were trying to deep dive and really be honest with ourselves.
Yes.
Is it still making sense?
Got it.
Because I'm still funding, I would say 98 to 100%, right? The cells there was a time it picked up nicely, but for the last 2 years, I would say we've been operating on losses, right? So is it really making sense that we put in that much money and we are not getting anything?
Right.
Yes, we are doing the charity aspect, but how is that sustainable if I'm having to do the investment and it's not yielding anything?
Got
so
it.
maybe it's worthwhile to think of another thing that we can do, and I can put this money into that, and then we would be able to achieve it. So the cells are not really good.
Okay. Tell me why. Let's speak more to that. Like why hasn't it been good?
As much as the need is there and we've created enough noise for people to understand about cloth, people are still reluctant about cloth.
Why?
They're still biased, right? So a lot of the times we go to the schools, the kids are appreciative of cloth because they can wash and reuse, and they are assured of having a sanitary pad for the year or for the months or for whatever. We still have to go through the teachers. You get it? So sometimes the biases of the guardians, of the caretakers, trickle down to whoever you need to provide. So we do make reusable pads, but when we go to customers, we're not only selling the reusable pads. We're also selling whatever is available in the market, because we're also doing awareness creation.
Walk me through that. When you say whatever's available in the market,
So we not only discuss about our product. So let's, for example, Jesse, you've said, I want to take to Kinondoni secondary school, I want to take 2,000 pads.
Okay.
So we make you the order. So when we go to do the distribution with you, we do not only talk about the reusable pads.
Okay.
We also tell them about reusable and disposable and create awareness in terms of each. This is how you would use our pads.
Right.
This is how you would use a disposable pads. These are the hours that you would be required.
Okay, got it.
Because we want to go beyond the selling. We want these kids to be informed.
Be informed.
Right?
So these are two different.
Yes.
You're not just trying to push one thing.
No. We are not just.
You're educating them.
We are educating as well. So as we're doing that, we're realizing that a lot of times the head teachers are leaning towards the disposable.
Got it.
You get what I'm saying? So if you've not already...
So there's and that's where a lot of the bias comes from.
Yes.
And so there's not a lot of buy-in.
And
the head teacher's not buying in.
Yes, so
it's not going to happen.
And if I'm the one that's convincing you, then it looks like I'm just pushing my product.
You're just selling. Got
you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And this is why we decided to, let's teach them how to better handle even the disposable, because that way we're still covering whatever we're passionate about. We're still educating them, even if we are not necessarily selling to them our pads. So that is also creating a limitation in terms of the cells.
So when you were telling me that cells were good at one point, when was that and why was it good?
That was about 2 years ago. I think there was a hype around it. I don't think there was a hype.
So it was like the new thing in town.
Yes,
people were willing to try.
There was a big hype around it. And there's like 5 or 6 of us. And over time, there's been maybe 2 or 3 left. And I think this is because of all these things, right? So and then there's also the issue in terms of where we're sourcing the fabric. So we are not using this kind of fabric because we want to have the right product. We don't want people, because sanitary pads are considered medical equipment.
Oh, really?
Yes. So there is a sanitary that is guided by the Medical Devices Association.
I see. Okay.
And you need to be certified for that.
Got it.
So there is a lot of certification that is required. There is a lot of costing element in terms of taxes and all these things when you're importing the fabric. Remember, we are importing the fabric, then we are assembling locally, then we have to sell to people.
Okay.
So there is a lot of costing element that is now coming to take a toll in terms of ensuring that we do have the product to sell.
I see. Okay.
So at that point in time, the hype helped because now people were curious about it.
Got it.
And we had made a lot of noise ourselves. We were in newspapers, we were in radio stations. So people got curious. So I think it was out of curiosity. Then the sales really hiked up. And then after that, people have become...
Give me an idea of numbers at that point.
Okay, so if I'm speaking since 2019 until now, I would say we've sold maybe up to 1 million packets.
1 million?
Yes, 1 million
really?
packets, yes, easily.
Wow.
Yes.
Up until this time.
Up until this time. This is
And what were you selling them for? How much were you selling them for?
we were selling them, so on the front end we were selling them for 10,000 a packet.
10,000.
Yes.
Was it $1? $4?
That's plus or minus between three to $5.
$3 to $5.
Between
Okay.
$3 to $5 a packet. But it has got a lifespan of 2 years or maybe even more.
Okay.
Depending
so $1 million,
on how
that's
you
about
work it.
$50,000,
Yes.
right?
Yes. So we've made about that many packets.
I got it.
Right. But then there is situations where people are saying I'm buying more than 100 packets. Then you would lower the price a little bit. I'm buying
give
more
them a deal.
Give them a deal. So there's.
And why would they buy the large quantity?
To go and distribute for charity.
For these are charity organizations, like NGOs that would do it?
Or corporates.
Or corporate,
or clubs like Rotary would go.
Or CSRs, right. Got it.
Right.
Got it.
So there's that aspect as well that made it difficult. But the biggest thing, again, because I'm financing the project out of pocket, that means it's also now impacting me.
I see.
Right?
I see.
So as much as I want to give back, now I need to sit back and do the numbers.
Right.
So end of last year, we sat down with my team and I was like, honestly, I am struggling to even pay because my payroll, my whatever, the certifications and everything, it's coming to...
Also, you have to keep getting recertified and all these things.
Yes, you have to, every year you get to get recertified.
Medical equipment, I get
medical equipment, you've got to have fire, you've got to have health and safety, and these are ridiculously priced. Ridiculously priced. So when you do the numbers, it's not making sense. Then you have to put people on payroll, right? Then you have to, you can't just put people there. You have to do shopping for things, you know.
So what was the last time you were in production, full production?
Last year.
Last year?
Last year, maybe April.
Okay.
April, May.
Okay.
And then for the longest time now, we've just been depleting whatever we had.
I see.
And I really wanted to close and I was really ready. So from June up until December, I'm toying with the idea. Then until March, I'm still toying it because this is my baby. You get what I mean?
Why do you want to do this? If you had everything that you needed, why is it so important to you?
Why is Jollie very important to me?
Why is Jollie important to you?
I think it's personal, very much personal, because again, like I said, I've got stage 2 endometriosis. So I understand period pains. I understand challenges that women face with regards to menstruation. Just from your own body reacting a certain way, you being sick, not be able to attend classes as much as you would want, not being able to go to the office as much as you want. Like over time, I was at a point where I cannot go to in a month, 2 weeks I'm sick, 2 weeks I'm okay. Just because of that. So for me, why would I want to do this is to ensure that aside from the pain, that is already too much. Someone mustn't have to face other challenges with regards to, because of menstruation, because this is something that is natural. We cannot say, you know what, I'm going to be a woman, but I would have menstruation. It's part and parcel of who we are. So if we can improve it, if we can reduce some of the challenges, especially the ones that don't need to be there, this is why I'm doing it.
What do you think these challenges that come about? I mean, it seems like pretty much you're living 6 months out of the year.
100%.
And you're kind of losing half the
The
month.
other half. So
what do you miss out on as a result of that?
Yeah, what do you miss on that? You miss a lot of value time. You know, time is money. You get. So you miss out on a lot of quality time, just for yourself, for the people you love, for the things that you like to do, right? Because even the businesses that you're running or your employers, you cannot be working for 2 weeks in a month.
That's
right. There's a lot of productivity time that is being lost.
Wow. So wow. Okay. So
if I can, the reason why, and I think I've been struggling with saying, you know what, let me close, is because I feel like I was helping somebody to reduce. If they're feeling pain, can they at least just be in pain and handle the pain, but not be in pain? On top of that, not be sure of what am I going to use this month? How am I going to deal with this? You get what I'm saying? Because we're also creating awareness around it. When we go to the radio stations, we are talking to people. We went to a school and the girl was saying, I get my periods the whole month.
wow.
Is this normal? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I have nobody to ask because I told my aunt and my aunt told I was bewitched. So now I'm afraid. I'm being told I need to go, I don't know, to this guy so that he can chant and do something, then it will stop.
Wow.
But I don't want to go that route. You get what I'm saying? So we're giving people a platform where they can explain their challenges and they can be advised correctly. Because when we go around, we also try to go with like doctors so that they can give, because I'm a businesswoman. I did business administration. I have nothing to do with medical.
I see.
I've just learned as I go along, as I experience. So we have a professional that comes with us so that they can advise.
Right.
No, you shouldn't be having your period. You need to go see for the whole month. You need to go see a gynecologist. Maybe can I get your number of your mom? Then I can try, so we go a step further.
Wow. So this is a holistic approach. You're really trying to deal with the actual individual.
Yes.
You want to educate them, make sure they understand. You're not bewitched. There's nothing wrong with you.
There's nothing wrong with you.
This is very normal.
But there's a problem medically.
Yes.
It can be explained.
Got
Just
it.
go see the right people so that you
Okay.
can get the right help.
I see. You talked about the why and struggling with wanting to close your doors because financially it's just not working
It's
out.
not breaking.
And try something different. When you say try something different, what is in your mind?
So I think it was the year before, I decided to start a foundation so that I can see if I can lean towards education more. Because the requirement for that is not as
Intensive
as
with the
intense
medical
as,
equipment
yes,
and all
as
that,
because the
classifications.
requirements are very minimal. And then we did start a foundation, and that is what we were doing the awareness creation through.
Okay, got it.
But even that, over time, with the government, laws are changing every day. So that sort of becomes like an NGO.
Okay.
And NGOs are sort of being shunned upon currently.
Yeah.
So even that umbrella is now not working. Not working. So we are not really solving. We're not really moving forward because that also has had its own bureaucracies. Because
right.
now they've added some things.
Yeah.
You must go speak to the Ministry of Education. You must go to speak to that one, that one, that one. So now certificates have cropped up. So the biggest challenge would be financing. Again, the people aspect, I guess, would be the challenge in any business. Right, finding the right people to understand the kind of product you want to do is hard.
Yeah, well, I think that you don't have a financial issue, and I know things have been a struggle. Not to slight that, I think that this is market research, right? And I'm speaking as an investor. So, there have been things that I've threw a lot of money at, and I realized it just didn't work.
Yeah.
And maybe this lack of market interest, maybe I just need to change gears, right? And so, how I look at things is, okay, now I know.
Now I know.
Because if I didn't try it, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
This was my market research. I find in your case that, okay, even though this is a good product, I see the mindset behind this, whether it be cultural or whatever, is people are not gravitating towards this. They were excited at first, maybe not now, maybe at a later time, I don't know, right?
Right.
That leads me to my other point, right? As I told you, iAfriKey is interested in the feminine product sector, right? And so one of the things that we are looking for is getting into the sanitary napkin sector. Now, I'm a firm believer, every woman has to pay a toll
100%.
every single month. It's not your fault. Okay.
It's just how we are wired.
Right. We wouldn't be here if you didn't have a period. I mean, that's just how it's all designed, right? And so, there's a design that I have between bamboo and cotton. You can have a disposable. You can have a disposable sanitary napkin, right? That you can throw away, right? How to make it affordable. All of these things, I think, absolutely should be affordable if we're making it on the continent. It's our sourcing of material and all of these things. And maybe we have to look at that more because I'm hearing there's some sourcing issues with that. And these are things we're solving on the agri side, right? What I'm trying to solve, and I think that it's very, I've heard these stories. Your story is not unique.
No,
I've heard the story in Kenya. I've heard the story in Ghana. I've heard this story in many places, and this is an ongoing thing. Now, the story is different in all the whys, but I think that one of the biggest issues for me, when I was in Ghana, I went to a factory, And I was so happy that it was Ghanaian owned, so I thought.
Until it wasn't.
Until I came inside and it wasn't Ghanaians, it was Chinese. And when I opened up the packet and I ripped open the pad, the chemicals were so strong.
You could smell them.
I had to hold it away. And I thought to myself, this is what our women are putting against their vagina.
Yes.
And if
falling
I
sick.
can't take this, what does a vagina,
Going
how
to
does that
do that.
handle that, right? I mean, that's a lot, right?
Yeah.
And it spoke to why we're having so many issues with fibroids and
100%.
all these other issues that we have.
Fertility and all the
Right,
things.
fertility. Like what? So what is really happening? And I think it's time that us as a people, as a continent, as Africans, or people of African descent, we got to take this responsibility on our own hands. Why should we suffer at the hands of somebody else making something for us?
100%.
I think it's irresponsible. It's backwards, right?
Very.
If we want to talk about something backwards, right?
There's one.
Right. You know, and so I think that we need to get back to, natural, how to make it affordable. This is going on also in Ethiopia. When I was in Ethiopia, same issue. They're choosing between quality pad, not so quality pad, but it's kind of it's a hit or miss, because if I use something that's it's not as of quality, I'm using more of it.
You're using more of
So you really end up spending the money anyway, but I don't have all the money available
to do that.
Right, so I have to keep spending it. And so it's just, so this is a problem that needs to be solved, right? And so we're looking for people who have the, not only the mindset, but the business savvy to actually help us manufacture this product, right?
Right.
So this is the reason why I asked the question. Are you committed to that? Because, we're talking about, the Diaspora, we have a $250 million fund that we are literally pulling the entire diaspora that is vested in these different functions and businesses throughout Africa, right? And so we want to make sure that when we are investing,
It's worth
it's worth it, right? And is it profitable? We've done the numbers. Is absolutely profitable. I mean, everybody has to pay to use this pad.
Yeah, everybody has to.
And I'm of the attitude, some people might be mad at me for this, but if it's in the West, you're going to pay for it. And I'm sorry, you're going to pay for it
Here.
right? But here, I think that it needs to be affordable, right? And
that's always,
not that we're getting it for free here, right? We're not getting it for free, but it's affordable, right? Especially if we are producing it. So that's one of the things we're looking into. So my question for you is, that's something, if I said, hey, this is something we're looking to build, would you be interested in shifting gears and setting up something like that to work with us on?
I think I definitely would, because what I am seeing this as an opportunity to bridge some of the gaps, because I'm sitting at some point, and if I'm really being critical to myself and I'm being honest with myself, there is maybe gaps, because sometimes people would say, but why don't you apply for things like grants? We've applied, but we never got. You get what I'm saying? So maybe there is a certain expertise that we require to be able to look at the big picture. So doing things, and in many aspects now, people are having to do things in partnerships, because by yourself, you can only do so much.
Right, of
and
course.
This is why we've been almost 7 years now, but it means there's something wrong
7
that we were
years.
doing, right?
Wow, yeah.
And it's still not working. So it's either we're doing the same thing over and over. We're not really thinking outside the box. So for me, this would be a great opportunity to try and see what's if I've made a loss for 7 years, what's the worst that can happen?
And like I said,
it's an opportunity to still be able to do something that I'm very passionate about, but now bringing in some sort of expertise, some sort of support, and an accountability partner, because then for sure you will deliver.
Yes. I think that, and what we're doing is, we really want to partner with people that are invested in operating, right? And so we really, this is not, this is a real factory.
Yes,
This
it
is a
is.
real industry that we would be putting together. And so we're looking for people to come in and say, hey, I'm looking here. We're making the investment. You're operating. There's equity involved and all of these different things. But I think, speaking to your point, what I'm hearing, and as an investor, I'm thinking, you've done market research. You've done the best you can. But now we have information.
Now we have information.
Perhaps the sanitary napkin, the disposable or the reusable ones, it may not be the way to go because, in the 21st century, people are like, oh, what is that, right?
Yeah,
May or may not be.
And not to cut you short, we did
Sure.
sometime last year, I think it was in June, July, I did look at disposable as well, but I was looking for people that are more in line with me.
Yes.
So they're doing disposable, but it's on the lesser chemical side.
Yes.
You see, the thing with China, they can give you whatever it is that you're looking for. If you want cheap, completely cheap plastic, they'll give you that.
Right.
If you're looking for something a little bit still within the disposable, whatever the parameter is, but a little bit inclined towards the more eco-friendly, they can also give you that.
Got it.
So I did find one manufacturer, and at some point I also wanted to go and see what is the production.
Sure.
Can they do my own brand for me? Can I look at their assembly line and make sure that it's within the parameters that I want?
Sure.
And it would still be less chemicals as much as possible.
Okay.
I did find one.
Okay.
And then again, went back to the same problem. So I did the numbers and I'm like, I don't think I can do this.
I got it.
And then you go and see about financing.
That was for disposable, yeah?
That was for disposable.
Got
I
it.
went to the banks and they said, okay, so now you need that security, this security, that. So problems are still the same.
Got it.
So I packed that.
Got it.
So I'm open to look. If I went even to disposable to look, then I'm open.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear that you're versatile and you're willing to look at other things, try something up. My goal, I don't want chemical at all.
Yeah.
I don't want
And
chemical.
that's why I even packed it. Because
I want to do away with that. You showing me the
fabrics.
it's possible, but how do we do it where it's affordable, where it's a throwaway, when it's but it absorbs well.
Yeah. So affordability sometimes also, there's the thing is, when you're doing it self-financing like this, when you don't have like a nice comfortable pool of funds to run a business,
Sure.
you're not tapping into the best that you can on minimum order quantity.
Got it.
In terms of the raw material.
Yeah.
So as opposed to bringing 2 containers worth of raw material, I'm bringing.
I got it. So you spend more money.
I'm bringing loose cargo or something.
I got it. I think it's one of these things, macro, micro, right?
Yes, exactly.
You can introduce the disposable, and then on the micro side, you can see if we can still push that, right?
Yeah, we can still.
If people say, hey, I prefer that, then you see what I mean? So you migrate that. Exactly. You know what I mean? So they have 2 different options. So
All right.
Let's talk more.
For sure.
I'm glad that I met you.
Me too.
Like I said, look, we're not professionals in everything. I don't know a thing about sanitary napkins, but I know what it causes. My mother had fibroids.
All right.
And, I have sisters and cousins who've had issues. I forget what they call it, but it was excessive bleeding.
Ooh,
Yeah. You know what I mean? And so who knows? Was it caused from the pad? I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
But likely.
Yeah.
You can't pass it off.
Right. You know what I mean? And so I think that it's time for us to take ownership.
Yeah.
But we're looking for operators, for people to work with us.
Awesome.
If they have the heart and the will, we will invest.
All right.
And that's what iAfriKey is all about.
All right.
So, guys, this has been a very interesting interview. You will hear more, and we'll talk to you soon. Any other questions for me?
No, thank you.
No?
I think it's very clear.
Yeah.
It's very clear. I'm also very thankful that you guys came to see us, to visit us.
Yes.
I don't believe in accidents.
Same here.
I believe things happen for a reason.
Yes.
So I was talking with one of your team members, and I told her I had made a decision, but for some reason, I even reached out to my consultant and told them, can you look if we have any dues, because I just want to close this. But for some reason, I've been toying with it. I haven't followed up. So maybe there is a divine intervention that was coming in iAfriKey.
Well, we've been talking about this since early this year, since February.
Yeah.
And we chose these 3 areas because there's a lot. There's a lot there's a lot of opportunity there. And I think, as a diaspora, we really need to take charge.
All right.
My famous saying is the industrialization of the privatization of Africa. We're building our own pathway through Africa. We're not reliant on any government. We're not reliant on any NGO.
100%.
We're not
Let's see
reliant
how we can-
on anybody.
Just
We
our own
really need
resilience.
each other. Yeah, what's that?
Just our own resilience.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
Push.
We have the money. We actually have the money. And the other thing that iAfriKey brings to the table is due diligence and oversight.
100%.
This is one of the, $1 trillion was lost in 25 due to lack of oversight.
Yeah.
So we all know the story, right?
And in Tanzania, I don't know about other countries, you need to have serious
Yes.
oversight.
And that's what
Serious.
that's what this is about. So we're not ignorant to that fact. We're making sure we have boots on the ground, and we're making sure this is going to work. We want people to be able to have the confidence that we're making sound investments, but there is great oversight. You want to hear 6 months from now, we just built a fence and we just invested $50,000. No,
100%. No, you don't want that.
no. So we have, we have.
Be tangible, impactful.
Oh yeah. So we have, firms like KPMG who will be working with us, auditing our process, all of these things. So everything we're doing, we have the SEC involved. So we're.
It's benefiting even the people that, I don't know if they're called investees now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
It's
benefiting
investors
them.
on both sides. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
investors from the diaspora and the investors. It's our brothers and sisters here, and we all benefit.
Yeah, everyone is benefiting.
but at the same
360
time-
wholesome view.
We're lessening our dependence on foreign
100%.
imports, and that's the goal of iAfriKey. Yeah.
Creating employment as well,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is really beautiful because right now it's very hard to find jobs. So if you can create even 10 jobs, it's something
Yes.
really
Yes.
helpful and impactful.
Yes.
So thank you very much. I'm really appreciating
Absolutely. It was a pleasure.
it. I'm glad I picked up the call.
Yes, thank you very
Thank you
much.
thank you
Yes,
very
thank
much.
you very much. Absolutely. So, well, that was an interesting interview. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. So there are so many angles to it. There's the sustainability aspect of it. There's the social impact.
Yeah?
I love the education bit where they are balancing both disposable and reusable pads.
Okay.
So you get to experience both worlds, where if this is done, then now you have a continuation to use.
Right,
So
right.
there's no stressing about money, resources to buy more pads.
Right.
Then the fact that there's the education aspect of it, educating the girls who do not know about pad hygiene, menstrual hygiene from the onset.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's very interesting.
Yeah. I think she's a very lovely person. I really enjoyed interviewing with her. I think she has a big heart when it comes to this. We'll see. I think from a business perspective, I'd like to see someone who's more functioning, a factory that's actually going, and that we can kind of integrate with. That's what I'd like to see. I think that's probably what our investors will want to see, because otherwise this more would be like a startup, and there's a lot of risk with that. So we'll see. We'll bring it to the board and see what they think. But that's my first initial thoughts on it. I think she tried, and but who knows? Who knows what can come? As we interview different businesses and meet different people, you never know what synergies can come together.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I think she's done well. But guys, one of the things that I think that when it comes to businesses and things don't work, sometimes they just don't work, but always look at it not as it didn't work, always look at it as
Feedback.
that was feedback, that was research, and now what do I need to do with that research? All right? Mm-hmm. All right, well listen, I hope you enjoyed watching that, and we'll get back to you to see, are we going to invest, are we not going to invest? We'll see. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Yeah.